Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to a J360 Mini Bite, hosted by J.M. Brady. And I am your host, J.M. Brady. So let's get into it. So how you guys doing tonight, man? Jesus Christ, is it really 11:50 over here? Where the hell was I at? You know, this is becoming a running gag. I don't know what it is about 2020, but things have been really off kilter because not only could you stand your broom up for one day, but man, all I keep doing is falling asleep when I get home. I'm telling you, like, it's a good thing I really plan these things out sometimes because, sheesh. What do you think I am? Let's see, 0 for 2 right now? Hope I'm not developing narcolepsy. But, hey, look, it is what it is. I'm here now, and, man, I got some loose ends to tie up today. And not only that, we'll talk about this name change thing. I think, I think Birds of Prey is an interesting concept here. From what I see, I think it's okay. Like I said, once again, it's not a movie that really wins me over. Like I said, I'm looking forward to like a Man of Steel sequel or a Dr. Fate movie or, even Zatanna. You know what I'm saying? Like, how come people are not necessarily working on those kind of characters? I mean, do I have to wait for the Arrowverse to do it? Because from time to time, the Arrowverse, for what it was good. Till they started repeating themselves on certain angles. Like, even that last, the series finale for Arrow was pretty damn good. I mean, especially after Crisis. But I just look at it from time to time when it comes to the DC universe, and it's like, you can tell that they're trying. They're really trying, and they're doing what they can. But, it's just like, you see, they had a foundation there. Even with Ben Affleck as Batman. And then they just implode within itself, you could say. And you look at it from time to time, and it's like, I get it, the movies were either hit or miss, but, it can bounce back. And, I mean, it kind of did with Aquaman and Shazam. And then, of course, you have, I don't know, it's still kind of hit and miss with Suicide Squad. I mean, honestly, I'll be real. There's times when I watch it and I hate the movie, and then there's times when I watch it again and I'm like, it's not that bad. And I know that kind of contradicts like some of the other episodes where I'm like, man, I hate this movie. But I guess after a while, you start getting used to it. Things start to grow on you. So in a way, I kind of did a little mini film redemption on it. And I was like, for what's to come and all that sort of sequences, I mean, not bad, but at the same time, it's like each mytho was just kind of stalled at the gate. And at least with this one, you see where Harley ends up. She's the one with the most development. It might as well have just been the damn Harley Quinn movie. You know what I'm saying? As for the other characters, they were like, kind of just there, and then they don't even look like the way they do in the comics per se. It's there, but it's like, nope. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, why didn't they just push for a Batgirl movie or something? Or, like, the Nightwing movie, or hell, even a Robin movie. Like, they were going to do that for 2019. And see, much like anything else, you don't really want to reveal all your tricks at once. So I look over at the WB and I'm like, come on, you guys can do better than this. You're Warner Brothers. It's just like, is the creative output that dry over there? Or is it because, there's so many executives and they're really, they get so much money, they forget how to actually put on a pretty good program. And it's not to say that DC TV isn't doing well. It's doing pretty good. It's just that the movies could be a lot better. And then you look over at the animated features, and the animated features are just spectacular, whereas, like, it's a different thing with Marvel. And speaking of Marvel, hey, did Sam Raimi get the job for Doctor Strange too? Because I've been really looking forward to that. Because the whole Doctor Strange franchise really needs to grow into itself. I mean, especially once Clea comes back, and hopefully Dormammu plays a bigger role in this. But then again, I don't know, because when they made that deal, I don't think Dormammu really wants to come back and pull Doctor Strange right off. But then again, you never really know. And hopefully they're going to be dealing with, what's that one character from Marvel vs. Capcom that he fought against? It was like this very, very evil octopus type looking thing. It had a strange name. Shura Golef or something like that. If he's the main villain in this next one, oh, I think we're in for something great. And then, of course, you know, the New Mutants is finally making its appearance. I hope that movie's well worth the wait. Hope so, anyway. And they dropped some hint on who's going to be the villain in Captain Marvel 2, I think. They said, like, Rogue was going to make an appearance. And as she should, because then we finally get badass Rogue on screen. Wouldn't that be nice? And then, speaking of which, as for the X-Men reboots and stuff, which we really do need, because I would like to see a better interpretation of Apocalypse. You know, like, I try to redeem that film. I just can't. That movie, I cannot do it. It's amazing how, like, the series went on hold for a little bit, and then try to do the prequel stuff, and then you get, like, Days of Future Past coming in, which saved and broke the whole thing, because, like, it was a good movie, it was a good take on one of the most classic X-Men stories ever made, but then they, couldn't really do a strong follow-up to it, and I'm including Dark Phoenix. I'm not saying that it's unfilmable, it's just the way they went about it. And then she went off into space. Yeah. Both of those movies suck. Man. Somebody asked me not too long ago, like, how do I feel about Rush Limbaugh winning the Medal of Freedom? I'm like, are you really surprised at this day? I mean, what with the way we just slap on the wrist everything, dealing with ignorant people and the things they say, not to mention that you have an ignorant person in the top office in the country saying and doing whatever they want to do, and people are not pinning him on anything. And needless to say, we wasted a lot of time on the impeachment trial that, you know, this stuff is in a set of threes, man. First you had the Mueller report, then you had the impeachment trial, now you got the election. The election looks like it's just, ew. I'm not even touching the, I'm not even going to touch into the coverage on that, per se, because I thought it would be a lot better than this. And hopefully it will get better in the end, because it's going to be face-to-face after a while, depending on who's going to win the primary. But I think Andrew Yang just dropped out. Yep, I see it. So that's debatable on where any of that's going to go. A little too open-ended even for me. But with Rush Limbaugh, it's like this. So you give the highest award of esteem to him. So what is that going to mean next? Are we going to get Trent Lawton Award? Are we going to give David Duke Humanitarian of the Year? You know, all that kind of stuff. Because, like I said, those people are a-holes and they don't really deserve it, you know? Especially if they have that xenophobic behavior that Rush Limbaugh has. And I mean, like, I sat there and I partaked of a few of his shows, and it's no different than, like, watching Bill O'Reilly on TV. Like, after a while, you'll sit there and just be like, oh, yeah, you have a problem. Like, none of these things that you're so, quote, concerned about are really the talk in town or the topics of the day. You just need something to latch on to. And it's amazing, like, how many people follow it, send it money, and keep them on air. And it's just like, ugh. It's that other side of the media that you just don't really care for. And I mean, Limbaugh, really? God, man. I mean, it's about, you know, when you get the Medal of Freedom, right, it's supposed to, you know, correspond to the world's values, you know what I mean? It's something that is given to celebrities, like, who actually cater to the values of the country we live in. But when you really notice, like, and I mean really notice and go back and look at some of the stuff that old boy has said, yeah, he really lives well within the times of ignorance we got here, especially with stupidity there and not so stable genius over there in office. It's just stupid. Like, you know, when you just look at it from time to time. And he was never a hero to me, but I got to admit this. If you got that, people like that going about and spreading their rhetoric around and feeding into people who need something to listen to day by day, Well, you got that over here from time to time because I'm not going to spew any hateful rhetoric. I'm not going to tell you that, oh, you got to do what I say. Oh, no, Hispanics are coming in here and destroying the country and all that. No. I'm as inclusive as you can get. But if you do something really, really stupid, or you go ahead and you try to, build a platform of hate or use actual malice, we're going to war. That's about it. Because, my God, really? And then, of course, 4 prosecutors just dropped out because of the backpedaling regarding Roger Stone's sentencing. It's like, nowadays, it really pays to be an ignorant a-hole so you can get away with a whole lot of trashy things. Because the crooks are winning, and they're harassing innocent people day by day. But you see that all the time in domestic settings. So nobody's being accountable, nobody's doing the right thing, and you would think that, and I see it at my day job a lot, because there's times where I look at them, and I'm like, you're not going to follow through on anything that was told to you, right? You're just going to let that happen because you're afraid of doing work, and you're afraid of doing the wrong move, and that's not right. You know what I'm saying? Doing the right thing requires a lot. But you might as well just get off your ass and just do the right thing, especially when there's a real problem going down. But I see it too often. I see people look the other way. I see people become apathetic. I've seen people just find more ways to let people down instead of just really, really doing the right thing. Solving a problem, taking care of the issue, trying to build the win-win. And it can get real complicated from time to time depending on what the subject matter is, but you could just do a little bit better than that. And from what I see, we ain't getting any better. We the people are still trying to find more excuses rather than, viable solutions. Among other things. And it's going to hit us in the dick, to be honest with you. Okay. It's going to hit us in our, no. I said it right. It's going to hit us in the jolly parts because guess what? It's going to hit you right where it hurts. And that's just the way it goes. Especially if you're not aware of it or you're not just defending or bracing for impact on this sort of situation. And then, of course, you look at this. Let's see. Oh, somebody also is saying they hit Buttigieg for not wanting to offend Bernie Bros. That's a big mistake. Where the hell do these people come up with this stuff? Oh, well, I am on the Fox News site, so yeah, that explains a lot. Let me get off of this, man, before they start thinking I need a membership to them. And then there goes NBC News. Nope, don't want to fool with that right now. Oh, man. Speaking of which, I think it's almost time for the PS5 reveal, isn't it? Or, let's see. As long as it plays my PS4 games and I really can keep competing, it's not something for me to worry about because I'm not upgrading until next year anyway. So, oh wow, they said, okay, CNET says that they're going to be, the new Xbox and the new PS5 consoles will run almost all old game. No, Ubisoft said that. See, this is why, this is why people don't believe in the news anymore. Yeah, see, exactly. It said the ability to play old games will grow in the industry. And this is according to Ubisoft. I'd rather see what the source has to say. Because, let's see. So, we'll wait on that. Let's see. It says better graphics, haptic controllers, and everything we know so far. Well, as long as we get a sequel to Spider-Man, that's great. And which, by the way, I saw the Black Widow trailer again. And, just to go ahead in depth and to see what's been happening with it. Despite the fact that it should have came out before Infinity War, looks like a damn good movie. So I'll be there in May. Especially to see Scarlett Johansson's fine ass flipping and flying around. Ain't got a problem with that. And then, Taskmaster finally makes his appearance. And, I'm thinking this. I really want to beat the crap out of Taskmaster again, so I'm going to fire Marvel vs. Capcom 3 one of these days, probably live stream it, just to crack at him. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember swinging on Spider-Man, and then all of a sudden these bolos came, wrapped around Spider-Man, pulled him down, and Taskmaster was in the game. You had to fight him. And you can only fight him, 2 times, I think. Or no, I think it's 3 times, 2 to 3 times. Either way, I lost. I know that, but I was like, And this is before I maxed out Spidey in the game. And I was like, yo, man, what the hell? And, like, he was tough. Like, he really knew his tactics and stuff. But I was like, he came out of nowhere. And, man, that sucks. Because I was like, yo, so I can only fight him at those times? So I got to go ahead and fire up a new game because, the autosave came in there and saw to couldn't repeat it. You know what I mean? It drove me crazy. But that's all I got for you all right now for the J360 Mini Bites tonight. I'll be back with the J-Man Show tomorrow, and hopefully I won't be late. Nah, I shouldn't be, because I'll be well rested then. But until then, I want you all to take it easy, and you can email me about anything at j360productions@outlook.com. But until then, this is the J-Man signing off. You all take care of yourselves, and we'll get back into it tomorrow. Peace.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.